Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. Dong Wai Je Pe Dra No Par Je Pe Ge Dar Pa Dar
Be Par De Jo Bar Je Ba Dong Je Je Do Je Be
Ma
Om Ga Da Nyam Be Sum Je Dam Je De Wa Dan De Dong Ar Dan Je Nyor De La Na Me Bar Yang Da Bar Do Be Jan Jo Ren Bo Je Do Bar Jan.
Thus, until enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds
with the body, speech, and mind.
Until death, I
And
perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind.
Hoi de je de san ma je je war da lung a ye son ge wa la gu ma je war da lung a ye son ge wa la gu and de re ne son de nya ma son da dom je war de lung a ye son ge wa la go.
We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of mandala of Yidams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakinis, Dakinis, and Dharmagarians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Yidams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharmagarians, possessors of the eye of wisdom.
Tenjen zawa dan ju bare jeve bare ne lam tamba nam la job je wo ye dan jing gore je la do nam la job je wo zong je jun de nam la job je wo tam be jo nam la jiao sun jie wo gen de nam la jiao sun jie wo ba wo gan de che zhong song me zuo ye xie jie jiang dan den ba nam la jiao sun jie wo.
In the Buddha, the Dharma, and Sangha statue, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all good sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent,
I take refuge until enlightenment is reached.
By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightenment mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. May all mothers, sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never be separated from happiness which free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Page 14, the seven-limb prayer in English. I bow down respectfully with my body, speech, and faithful mind to all Tathagatas in the 10 directions. Those who have already reached the Tathagata state, those who are reaching it at present, and those Tathagatas still to come. Through the power of Samantabhadra's prayers, may all Buddhas manifest vividly in my mind. I prostrate to them, multiplying my body as many times as there are atoms of the earth. In each atom, I visualize as many Buddhas as there are atoms, surrounded by countless bodhisattvas. Thus, all space is filled with Buddhas and bodhisattvas. I praise all Buddhas through magnificent chanting, expressing the great ocean of their excellent qualities. To all Buddhas I make offerings of various pure flowers, flower garlands, of music, anointing oils, magnificent light, and fragrant incense. I make offerings to them of fine garments, perfume, and potpourri, piled high as Mount Meru and arranged in the most beautiful way. I visualize the highest and most extensive offerings and offer them with great faith to all the Buddhas. I prostrate to the Buddhas and make offerings to them, following the deeds of the great Bodhisattva Samantabhadra. I confess to you, Buddhas, whatever negative actions I have committed, due to the power of anger, desire, and ignorance. I rejoice in the merit of all the Buddhas in the 10 directions, of the great Bodhisattvas and Pratyeka Buddhas, those who have attained Arhatship, those who have entered the path to Arhatship, and all other beings. I request to all great protectors and Buddhas to turn the highest wheel of Dharma as the light dispelling the darkness of beings in the 10 directions and leading them gradually to the enlightened state. I make requests to those Buddhas intending to pass into parinirvana, to live long for as many eons as there are atoms of the earth, in order to benefit all beings. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Page 18. Unequaled refuge, ornament of the world. Your fame pervades the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor Vajradhara without a doubt. I bow at the feet of the Father Jigdan Sangha. Continually I think of no one but you. Compassionate one, grant your blessings. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unelaborated nature of mine. The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with the meadows, superior mountains, and the four continents, and the sun and the moon. As a Buddha field I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fields. To the lamas who possess the 3 kayas, I offer the outer, inner, and secret offerings, with my body, wealth, and all that is visible. Please grant me the supreme realization and enlightenment. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate.
chen chu jen ya ba dang
Jesu
ye rang gun shen so wa ye ge wa jung ze da ge je za ba tam je zo be jiang ju jian bo
Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the two vehicles and their combinations according to the dispositions and likewise the mental capacities of sentient beings.
Good morning. Maybe later. So we today we practice these tracks later on. So this is according to follow the yesterday empowerments. So I want to say a couple words before. So also we have to be happy and relax. Also very actually we are very good, you know. So we have opportunities to the Dharma practice, you know. Where so this is where Dharma practice now is not like accidentally, you know. So we have a lot of causal conditions, previous life or karmic connections. So then right now we have able to, you know, practice, you know, circumstance we have to practice. So this is also really rare. So if you be not in a previous life or merit or karma, so may not meet Dharma this life. So really this is very special, you know. So and also this actually in the karma or eons. So there's we call it karma. It's many different karmas. So some they call karma dark karma, right? Karma Yes. Karma. Karma is Tibet, but what do you call this? Eons, right? So dark eon and the light eon. So they said so dark eon means there are no Buddhas. So limitless, sometimes they come in dark eons. So this is karma, or this is eon. This eon is we call the light eon. So that means this eon, because of the light, is Buddha. Actually, this eon, so thousands of Buddhas come. So also we have, particularly we are very so particularly we are, Buddha Shakyamuni. So Buddha Shakyamuni is fourth from the 1,000 Buddhas. So that is so very. We have a lot of the merit, previous life. So that we have precious human life, or we have circumstance to Dharma practice. So that's individual, so be happy. And this is really opportunity. This is very rare. So be happy and appreciate ourselves. And then, so also, yes, we have really good opportunity. We have we have conditions to Dharma practice. So also, we have to Dharma practice, So this precious human life is not easy to get precious human life. So this is very rare too. So we enough karma, enough merit, we have now precious human life. So this precious human life, we have to use good way. So good way means we have to Dharma practice. So in the Dharma practice is, I said yesterday, so Dharma practice is a short time or long time, you really practice, that is source of the authentic happiness. So that's why I said we are very lucky, we have opportunity. So that's why we need to Dharma practice. So in order to Dharma practice, there are many ways, probably how to Dharma practice. But I want to say a couple, 3 things. So actually here said like three excellence, right? So 3 excellence. So the first one, when you Dharma practice, you have to get generated, bodhicitta. So I'm going to this practice, benefit all sentient beings. So sometimes we thinking about, we do the Dharma practice, but then the motivation is, I want to this practice. Maybe I want to become rich, or maybe I don't have a say, or maybe I want to go to Pure Land. So yes, if you Dharma practice, you have enough merit. Yes, they come naturally. You become whatever rich, whatever your health is better, and you will born in the Pure Land, Amitabha. But so if limit, if you said, okay, I want to go to Pure Land or Amitabha, or I want to achieve enlightenment, or I want to this and that, So that is, even though you really good practice, you have accumulated a lot of merit, but this is the result is less, limit. So we said, okay, I benefit all sentient beings. So that means including you or including me, they're already there. So no necessary to, I want to this, So already there. So the most important is always the bigger mind. Okay, doing this. Whatever you do, or prayers, or maybe some offering, or you need to help someone, whatever the good things you're doing, every single thing before, you have to thinking about, okay, this is benefit all sentient beings. That's very important. So, yes, maybe right now we cannot help all sentient beings. But if you have really pure motivation, then eventually you will help sentient beings. Like for instance, in the Buddhas, in the Bodhisattvas, Amitabha, or like Avalokiteshvara. So those are, before it's just regular people. So, like us. So they have really pure motivation, pure aspirations. So then they become Buddha, become achieve enlightenment. Then they benefit limitless sentient beings. So we will become Buddha. We will become Amitabha. So first, right now is kind of good. Have to be a good foundation. Is every time, whatever you do, is benefit sentient beings. So that is first excellent. So this is very, very important. And also the difference is, even that moment is a little bit different, then you benefit myself or benefit others. So it immediately different, so sort of like, I doing this benefit myself. Means if there me and I kind of beginning start. So sort of even though you're doing good things, but still there's negative. So negative is me and I. So this is if you leave it deep, looking in the deeper way. So there is kind of the layer is attached an aversion. Even though you not hit it like strongly or directly others, but if you say me, I want, I for me. But that time you already attached to yourself and kind of aversion, right? Aversion to others. So this attachment, aversion is the source of the suffering. So I say is even though you're doing good things, you make merit, you're doing the positive things, but at the same time, this for me. So then this kind of you mix, you're doing good things, but and then this with negatives. So you're doing your generosity or helpings or chantings, or meditation, whatever Dharma practice, you have to make pure. So it's a pure or not pure, it's depending. Is if you say, all sentient beings, or by doing this benefit sentient being, means you merit, your action, everything is pure. There are no negatives. So I say, even though you're doing good things, your action, helping others, or giving to offerings, or you do meditation, or a lot of chanting, and then, okay, this for me. So that is that you are doing good things, but with the negatives. So we have to try to, difficult, so we really habitual tendencies, limitless lifetimes. So naturally come me, I. Very hard. But if you drink Dharma practice, try to forget me and I. You're thinking about, okay, these four benefit sentient beings. So that is very important, first. So first, excellent. And the second they called is, so whatever you are doing practice, okay, like for example, you do practice Amitabha or Jiren, just do it, that one. So you shouldn't thinking the past, or you don't thinking, shouldn't thinking in the future. So also like for example, you do practice like Avalokiteshvara, just you visualize the single-pointed mind. So that is the second excellent. You chanting or meditate, whatever do. And the third excellent is also very, very important. They call dedication. So dedication is actually, the Buddha said, we didn't achieve enlightenment. So reason is, or we didn't make merit anything. But he said no. We did a lot of merit. Just we call limitless lifetimes. Really enough to achieve enlightenment. But we have enough merit to achieve enlightenment, but we don't know how to dedicate. So that's we have like kind of back forth. We kind of this, even though we have merit, not cause achieve enlightenment. So like we have merit, maybe next life is better life, and the merit exalt. And sometimes we are very good merit. We born in the garden, and then the merit finish and come back. So samsara up and down, up and down. So that's the reason is we have merit, but we don't know how to dedicate. So the dedication is very important. So dedication is same thing like beginning. So I did this merit. So I benefit sentient beings. So this third excellent. So also the specific, I think we have dedications, right? So we do in the prayer book. Sometimes we no need to make up our dedication, So just whatever according to the Turks, you do dedication. So that's very important. And sometimes we have happening is or I want to practice, or my friend sick, or I practice for, or my father is died, or someone, so this word, okay, specific practice. So that is okay, but also, okay, so someone sick, so you practice for them, but the dedication is you have to say first, okay, this merit or sentient beings first. And then you're particular for your friends or your parents or whatever your relatives, where you focus, So, but first you have to say, or sentient beings. And also the merit is, even though you're doing same thing, but depending, you're thinking the merit for that person, so just your merit limit less, you benefit one person, right? And you have motivation, these merit or sentient beings. So you merit bigger. So how many sentient beings? Countless, right? So your merit is, even though you're doing one thing, but this your merit much bigger, like countless. So, and also this merit is kind of break forth very quickly, Like we dedicate to sentient beings, actually may benefit sentient beings, but result quickly, you get merit. You get become happy. You get become, or maybe you will achieve enlightenment. So like for example, I said dedication is very important. I said, okay, this merit for one person. Your merit come back, just only one. So you, other way, you said, okay, this merit all sentient beings. So this return to you, just limitless, come to you. So you more power. More power means you become ability to help more sentient beings. So this is all the cause of conditions, interdependence, like very connected, So that is so this is very important. So this is you can use any practice, any sadhana, any kind of dharma activities. You can do that way. So these three excellence very important. And then another also we have daily or daily routine or daily practice. So practice is very important. So particularly, meditation practice, even though like you health is really most important if you practice. So in the Buddha, he said, if you want, or maybe not want, I think, you sort of become good health, good life, in order to good life, a good health. So this is very four necessary things. So first one, of course, you need to food, right? But food is not big problems. Food here, we probably enough food. But also eat the food. Is Buddha said how to eat, when you eat. So Buddha said your stomach, they make four parts. Four parts. Yeah, parts. Right. So your 2 parts is food, and 1 part of liquid water, and 1 part is have to make empty. Empty. You understand? If you don't understand, okay, ask me. So just directly. So my English not good, you know. So, and then, so this here is like a bit complicated, you know, everybody work. But during Buddha time, and Buddha said, sort of you eat is breakfast, but you eat like lunch, good lunch. And actually Buddha time, he just, there's no dinner. So also just something, if dinner is like some drink, or but might be like not much. So only that time is during Buddha time somewhere, really, depending health, you know, there's something need to food, that's okay, but just kind of, if health is okay, then during Buddha time is not eat the dinner. So that is, so how much you eat, so Buddha said. So Buddha, he knows everything. You know, he have experienced every single thing. So he thinking, you know, so sometimes with this Buddha means kind of beyond our world, you know, or there are special things, you know, beyond. No. Okay, we have to experience samsara. You have understanding samsara. Or have to understanding in the what is a world system here. So Buddha knows everything. He has every single thing. Like for example, how to sleeping, how sometimes difficult sleeping, what is cause, or someone sick, what is cause, what need to do. So this every single external, physically, and internal, mentally, he knows everything. So that's why he said food. And then also, so okay, first one is how much eat the food. And the secondly is how to eat the food. So first your motivation. You just put the food there. So he said, have to open to Buddha Dharma. If you do that, you less the negatives. Otherwise, every food we said just, oh, food is okay, just nature. But I say this, all the food has the negatives. Yes, of course we eat, meat, of course. But even though we think, oh, I just vegetarian, I not eat meat, I'm okay. No. So vegetarians, how much the bugs died? How much involved the person? And also rice and the tea, every single thing. So also just we said, okay, just I bought the store, that's it, just tea. But no, even the one tea bag, we just, from tea bag to completely where I come from, start. There are hundreds involved. Hundreds. So we use it right now, tea bag I use. myself. But we think this is really small thing, but no. So that's why we negatives get. So very important thing is, we said, who's offering to Buddha Dharma, not myself. So that helps to, so Buddha Dharma, we connected. Okay, one tea bag. So we tea bag instead of just for me, I want tea, but instead, I this tea, cup tea, to offering Buddha Dharma or Yidam deities. So that is benefit is, so all the big people involved this tea bag, right? So that's connected to the Buddha, connected to Yidam deity. So they get merit. Are you understand? So that's very important. So that's just example, just tea, but every food you eat, before you eat, the offering to Buddha Dharma. So that's you connected to benefit all those, how much involved those from the food. And then the second you eat, right? You eat also, little bit you have to pay attention to eat. So not attached to, I want this, I like this, I don't like this. Maybe less involved than, okay, this is my medicine. So in order to, survive in my body, my body is health good, I want more benefit sentient beings, more Dharma practice. So I have to take care of my body. So I take care of the medicine. So your food is medicine, I eat medicine. And also this is, the Buddha talked really details. So we call it Vinaya. So actually it seems to be Vinaya means just only the monks or nuns. No. This natural law, we have to everyone, keep this law, rules. A rule means, just the natural law. So sometimes we said, okay, Buddha said this, Buddha make like whatever the monks, sometimes there's many different 225, something like that. But this is everyone. So this is also this Buddha something made up. No, just natural, what is happening, So this like food, their food is, he said, yes, like don't eat just, I think here is very good. I actually West, kind of maybe, not much nosy. And they have a really nice, eating, use fork and knife or so forth. But some, different, just put too much, in the mouth, filled up bottom mouth. He said, Buddha said, don't. And then it don't make noisy, and then he said, just completely, your food is full in your mouth, and then someone talk. He said, don't talk. So those kind of the all single things, but sometimes, so also we can thinking about, just, so those is also this Dharma practice. So eat like chewing well, and eat relax. And then this kind of, also the food in digestion systems, they're all the millions involved and connected. So we just filled up the stomach, no. The food goes like hundreds, thousands different ways. So I said food is very important. Food helps for entire body. And if you're not right food, not right eat, how to eat, then also food cause 100 different ways to cause to maybe health, not good, for body too. So most important, I suggest how to eat, relax, and chewing, and also, it's sometimes very difficult, but also with three attitude is during three attitude also we call the special fire puja, So every time it just they using the spoon, put it in the mouth. It's like make fire puja, special offering. So that's maybe difficult, but main thing is just you relax, not thinking other things, just be you aware just what you eat food, and appreciate, enjoy, and also then if you finish it, sort of this, the monks, they do the dedication. So also same thing, just if you finish, that's really hard, But first you count idea, maybe better, I want to tell you. So if you finish the food, also look about mindfulness. So thank you, I said before how much involved those person, every food, every single. So those people, how much they are involved, 103 people. So thank you. So I got this food. Sort of now it's thank you, so dedication. So that is first part in food. This is okay. And so the second is sleeping. So what is body sustenance? Sustenance? Yes. Sustenance for the body.
Like food is the sustenance.
Okay.
And you were talking about sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
This is sustenance for body?
Yeah, the rest is healthy for the body.
Right, what is sustenance? Okay, so sleeping. So sleeping is, you have to sleeping, enough sleeping. But this is depending, like about older people more sleeping, younger people more sleeping. Younger means, children. But the mostly also this, I think Longik Tenzong, he said this, the two different sleeping. One is sleeping, and one called this ignorance. So the sleeping means like whatever, like 7 hours or 8 hours or 6 hours. So this is sleeping. So that's what we call sleeping. So this good for sustenance, whatever, good for body. And then sometimes too much. Like for instance, morning you wake up and you try to back to fall again sleeping. It's called ignorance. So that's not benefit to body. So body more tired, body more heavier. So that's called ignorance. So that means also too much. And also that is actually here is very difficult, but in the, if we can, is go to bed earlier, wake up earlier is better. But here, these sometimes conditions we don't have. So the reason is also interconnected to, in the body, the 5 elements in the body, and the 5 elements in the outside world. So the interconnected kind of same time, like, you know, the morning is like a bit different, daytime is different, nighttime is different, midnight is different energy, and the 5 elements different. So sort of kind of similar, you know, this. So also we called, I think, like past the 12. So I think this, I heard this something, demon time. Demon? Yes.
Demon, like a demon?
Yes. Mara or demon. So means you're not good for a week after the 12. So have to kind of be sleeping. And they said after the like 12, you know, past the 12, also very hard to sleeping. Because they are going, that's a kind of, not really demon, but much harder. And then kind of not good to wake up after the 12, and also if you very difficult to get, if you start sleeping after 12 is much harder. But I don't know this, everyone's maybe someone used to change it, but so like the best time is you have to wake up. It's like morning, yet dawn, you know, so before the sun comes. So that's best time. This is energy. Like sometimes we are difficult, you know, here somewhere the car hard, cold, but even though so also these two different, like Nyingma tradition is Pema Sambhava is coming this morning. So maybe, yes, of course, if you worship to Pema Sambhava, and you sort of you get energy. But also this Lord Jikten Sumgong, he told, so he, actually I was one time in the Digung Tea. So Digung Tea, so this Digung Tea is probably, you don't know, so this is Digung Kaju tradition, right, Kaju tradition. So I think you probably heard you, like this year is Lord Jikten Sumgong. So 800 years, you know, anniversary, right? So he's built a monastery. So that is we call it Digung Tea. So Digung Tea, so after cultural revelation, so they start, you know, like monastery, and so anyway, so this very, very high realization, very famous, the Pachung Rinpoche, right? Pachung Rinpoche, right? Pachung Rinpoche. So he's a retreat master. So he started, you know, so that time it's not really Buddha Dharma much, but he stayed there in the cave. So anyway, I want to see him, so maybe 84 or 85, 1985. So then I said, okay, I see him, then I said, okay, please me something special, instructions, something teaching. So I recalled him, then he said, okay, if you need that, so please come tomorrow morning before the sun comes, you know, dawn, you know, come. So that's a very special time. Also, the Lord Jikten Sumgong, every time that's time to come to this place. So that's a really special time. If you need really special instructions, he said, you come tomorrow, not now. So I did that. So also it's sort of this kind of all the energies. So all like, for example, or Pema Sambhava or Lord Jikten Sumgong, yes, their blessings, and as well as like elements, you know, fresh is morning. So also this kind of we connected to 5 elements, you know, our body. So just fresh, kind of then this kind of basically a new start, you know. So that is a kind of sleeping, Then third one.
Fourth,
No, third.
so sleep is part of the eating sustenance, you say? So food and sleep.
Right.
Number two.
Yeah, number two, food, sleeping, number two. And then this third is they called for this sort of, I think, part of like massage, what is therapies?
Physical exercise?
Yeah, physical therapies, sort of physical therapies. So like massage, so forth. But also main thing is how to exercise, how to move. So that's very important. So so because is in the body, probably you know, so you in the West you have educations, you know. So body system is like a machine, you know. So machine, you know, probably the example from the body, copy from the body. You know, circulation. So also like, for example, we have new cars. If you not like live there, just not die, you know, then maybe not good, you know, a couple of years or whatever. So similar, so if your car running all the time, it's no problem. So same way, so this, we have within the body, like kind of, so 21,000 channels we have in the body. And then we have 21,000 channels, and in the channel, they're going to, we call it like energy and wind. So those are why everything is kind of functioning. If your body move, then like channel, you know, channel is 21,000 channels. The inside energy, wind, just if you're moving, the circulation moving. This body is okay. So body is just kind of health. So if you not move the body, it's this blocked. So this actually, Lord Nyingne want the example is we call in the PEP or PEP line, or sometimes water line. A water line, if you live there, then they can grow, you know, or become moldy, or there's bacteria grow, and the water is not animal, is clean, because there are water sets there. Right. So same way, so this then is not going into this. So if water just whatever through the pipe or through the water line, and the water is moving all the time, the water is pure water, and there's no bacteria, like every clean. So same way, so we are this body is moving, so then all the this whatever this we call them bindu or Thinley and wind and all that just kind of moving slowly, then there is no sickness, no blocking, you know. So if you're not moving, so then, so the big channels, so we have yesterday, we doing said improvements like bigger channels like for forehead, throat, heart, and so forth. Maybe big channels okay, but sub-channels, very, very thin ones. So to the pores of this, also these 21,000, more than 21,000. but they name up to 21,000 channels, but more each year the pores of hair, So those are the slowly they blocked, if not moving the body. And then, so the first whatever not going, unbelievable, this. We have 6 of yoga naroba, the unbelievable details, So also we can, even though like skin. So we think just skin is just there, is skin is just skin, But there are many layers. Skin like skin is skin. So there are many layers, many involved. You're inside. So I say within the skin, So we think the skin is one thing, but no. There are many, many layers. Many, many involved. So I said this is not good circulation. So slowly, maybe one channel die, 2 channel die, 1 channel is blocking and not working. So then just kind of deteriorate, so this body. So anyway, so I guess basically idea is as much as you can. It's very, very important. And particular in this country, you have to move in the body, sort of whatever exercise, or also we have, I don't know, maybe really old people difficult, but like some postations, or whatever use movements, very important for the body. So very, very important. Or we have many choice, sometimes yoga and also the body movements is so sometimes have to sweat. Here people don't like, it's too hard, But that's okay, hard. So because the circulation go out, you open up in the pores, if sweat, So something kind of like warm up. If you walk, if you move, is very important. Is you really need to have to sweat like our body. So that's very important. So sometimes they do sauna, right? Sauna helps too, So anyway, so this is third one, and fourth one is most important, is meditation. So okay, sometimes we thinking, work means just physically, But here, not much work, but we mostly thinking work means physically, and then need to rest and not just moving the body. But actually not. So really working hard is, or make tired is concept, thinking too much. So that is not good for body, too much thinking. We have too much concept. But I say this very not hard work here. Maybe someone doing constructions, maybe they work too hard, but otherwise in the West country is not that hard physically. We don't have the physically work. Maybe not enough work, I think. But other countries, the Asia and some areas, physically too much work, But here we don't have the too much work. But we have too much thinking. And also, the condition, So condition is also not only our fault. So condition external how much we see. We have 5 senses and 5 objects. So how many going on? Sort of a concept, So we go to the grocery store. So we see maybe yogurt, 100 different yogurt, So that's much we have concept. So there's like too many objects. One hand is, we can too many choice, good, but one hand is. Those it's distractions. These are really hard working, mentally working. So that is too much thinking is the disturbing in our body. So mind is too powerful. So this mind is too much thinking, and at the same time, and working is body too. So body is not unbalanced, just kind of constantly just kind of disturbing from the mind. Of course, particularly, scary and worry and anger or jealousy, hatred, those is really poison for body. Of course, yes, mind uncomfortable, but really could feed up poison to body. So mind is extremely powerful. So they can distribute within 1 minute, within 1 second. You can disturb your entire body. So like for example, you get angry, right? Or maybe you have strong fear, or strong angry. So that within 1 second, you provide entire your body. So that's much powerful. Your concept, your thought. So particularly, someone, or maybe all the time worry, maybe all the time angry, or something, they really cannot, one day we cannot handle body. So then the body is many different, grow in sickness, cancer, or so all sorts of different sickness come from. And some this in the body system, there's big organs, maybe too much, maybe not working one day, they stop. So because too much thinking. So that is kind of we have. So this meditation is make balance. So because how much, like for example, very important, meditation, love, and compassion, and practice is very important. How much we thought, like for example, every day. Okay, yeah, of course we cannot stop thought. We have work, we can see impossible. But one hand is just maybe 30 minutes your practice, or maybe 1 hour practice a day. So yes, you this kind of different, you have worldly things, going on, daytime, whatever happening, thinking, worry, whatever. Yes, you can. But then, you in the home, whatever, 30 minutes or 20 minutes or 1 hour a day, you have to have practice. So that's extremely benefit to, yes, of course, benefit to achieve enlightenment, benefit to reduce afflictive emotions, but as well as your body make balance. You through kind of recharge. So I said, with this negative side, I said you can get angry, sort of disturb your body within 1 second. But other hand, same way, just you realize, I want to meditation, right? Just you sit. You stop thoughts. Your body rebuild out within 1 second. Kind of naturally relax. So naturally make balance. So that's why it's really, even though yes, I say just if you're really thinking, this life. Yeah, that's okay. Of course, we're thinking this life. So we all the way thinking our body. We don't want to sick. So the best medicine is quickest, powerful, nothing harm to body is real medicine is meditation. Is practice. Is real medicine. Even no cost. The West, how much we have to see the doctor, how much costs, and docs, how much costs. We need appointment to doctor, and sometimes we really need it, but sometimes we don't get how many doctors, but we don't get the appointment. Okay, maybe you can come next month or something. There's challenges. So this, if you do the practice, daily practice, so I said no need course, no need appointment, and so there's no need to complications. So one hand is simple, easy. So that is it's a very important. So this fourth one. So also sometimes we thinking, particularly here, we say, we no time. Even though you seems to be busy, we looks like no time, but if you really make time, you have time. So, or sometimes we thinking we no time, but we waste a lot of times too. So, like, even though someone really busy, but you can find, 1 hour within 24 hours, you can find the time. So also this is practice is, also I said, this, the meditation is like food, sustain body. So you think, I did like 1 week I did meditation, So that's not enough. So like for example, 1 week ago I eat the food, but not enough. We need to eat every day. Also same thing, we every day have sleeping. So same thing. So we have to meditation have every day. So that is very important. And also the practice is, here is how to routine. How long you practice, you can depend and find your time. But how to routine. So that's very important.
What was that word, routine?
Routine, right? So every day means?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, your routine. So you don't messing, so no excuse. So also the Dharma practice, it's very important is, like for example, before you experience, how to push your little bit, Sometimes we naturally, the negative side we can't automatically calm, right? But with good side, a positive side, we didn't calm, harder. So we sort of, before you have experience, like push, just make routine, so you do it. So that slowly you later on, maybe you get experience. So that time you no need to push because you know how value, how important, how benefit you are physically and mentally. Then you're okay. But until you get there, you have to make time, have to routine, practice, and have to push. I have to do this. So really important too. So this is. So whatever we're working 24 hours, Like one day we work, benefit to us, benefit on our body, for my own sake of the happy. So I saying this is the practice is really source of the happy. A short time, a long time. So this is not like this Buddhism is not like believe something system or future or something come. But no. This benefit immediately now. So that's why how much we work hard, how much we study, how much we work hard, why we want to happy. So then yes, so this meditation and practice is really source of the happy. So we need to this thinking that way, you know. Sometimes called separation or worldly things and do this one and then some religion and sort of separation. No. So the way of the life, you know, your practice. So I say, you know, so just sometimes maybe thinking, okay, future, I want to achieve enlightenment, I want to, you know, born in Amitabha, Pure Land, so forth. That's yes, that's up. And also temporarily, every moment, if you practice, you have, you know, benefits. So that is, so practice is very important. So I think we don't have the time, this practice this morning. So do you have some questions?
I had a question about, kids. Thank you. Hello? Yes. I'm talking about intellectual mind. I mean thinking.
Nature mind.
Yeah, no, intellectual.
Oh, intellectual.
Not nature mind. You said that too much thinking is no good.
Yes.
But on the other hand, like, the system here said we had to think more. Like they said, you had to, like when they train the people who getting older and older, they said you had to think more because like you had to play games, you had to socialize, you do something like that. It looked like there's a conflict here to me. One side you said, oh, you have to calm down, don't think too much. The other side they said you have to practice to think more, to keep your memory.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this one, your good question, okay. So meditation. So meditation, before I said in the practice or not thinking, right, and the relax and natural. So that build up the whole body system. So these build up like, okay, children, children. So the children grow up, because memory is more sharper, right? You understand? Children,
Yeah.
the children's memory is better, right? Grow up better. So same way, so through the meditation, so like aging. So aging is we can become old. So then this is like your memories, maybe not good, eyes not good, because I said this all the channels can't shut down and shut down and shut down, and then the wars and wars. Or then one day we cannot see, we cannot hearing, and can't. So, but meditation makes stable. So not reducing this energy. You understand? So meditation, they make balance. So not that kind of what is deterioration, not deterioration. So this meditation is also, I said, not thinking, you know. So actually meditation is beyond the thinking. So like mind is kind of natural, pure mind. So if we able to pure mind is really higher practitioners, their body is become like child. So like for example, this lot of many mantras, they can grow the truth, new truth. Even though like, so we had this, we are all old people, they like take teeth, right? But normally this, the ancient time, just truth is gone, no more truth, you know. So, but really practitioners, they can grow truth, new truth, like baby. So that is meditation, that's much can able to build out the body system. So that is most beneficial, you know. So no thinking. So meditation just kind of not deterioration, you know, not decreasing anything. They build up energy. Like all the systems, you know, brain, you said brain, or whatever these eyes, hearing, like 5 aggregates or 5 elements, they be more better.
So for practicing, so for practicing, we keep, you know, meditate, and on the other hand, we can, you know, continue to do what, you know, the doctor said. Like you had to play games, socialize, talk, and read, you know, something like that. Is that okay to do both?
Yeah, you can do both. But also this, actually if you practice, you know, but maybe you don't need the games, those things. But that's okay, you know, that's okay. But more focused practice, you see this, in the more memories in the practitioners, and the more clear mind, you know, understanding more. If really practitioners, even though they die, they know everything. Even though this kind of, the meditators, even though when they died, they can choose. But even though not really high practitioners, but I remember in the Tibet, people really say, people die, but the memories are really perfect memories, you know. But also I don't know, this here is maybe love long, or people may be more worried, too much thinking. And then this, I don't know, they have many people like kind of what called old summers, yes. But I don't know, Tibet is not much population, but I never heard the old summers, never. I never see and never, even though I never heard that these old summers, never. But also I saw these old people died, you know. They died, but really clear mind. Yes, sometimes he cannot walk, you know, knees, you know, or sometimes cannot see, sometimes cannot hearing, but the mind is no problem at all. So also, so I thinking, you know, in Florida, I try to count hospice, but also here, you know, just I really don't like the, you know, these hospitals died in hospital. So that is really difficult too, you know. So I see many people in died Tibet. I help, I would die, you know. So then this really cannot talk. So then they die quickly, just maybe a couple hours they die. That's okay, you know. But here, we put this kind of love support or too many troops, the missions, they cannot see nothing, but sort of this not die. But that's also really not benefit, I think. And then this mind is withdraw, So if someone have died, just die. What is just benefit? Just a couple of days or 1 week live there,
Because hospital with money.
Yeah, that's probably money. Yeah, but so also I thinking, I Florida, so this is probably this legal and money and difficult, but I thinking just kind of like home hospice, people die in home, and some is Sangha members or lamas just around the practice. That's extremely benefits. So, but that is not your question. So, but anyway, so this is meditation helps. So that is really helps. So also this kind of concept that this also meditation. So we know concept means just not shut down, just block, not like that. So if you concept, too much concept, actually not help the mind. So the too much concept is, then we forget. So reason is this here is with too much object, too much concept, we very easily forget. But less concept, is mind is more sharper, more clear, more memories. So also I said not only just we can just shut down the concept, not like that. So if maybe no concept, but same time we call the clear mind. Sort of alert, just open the five senses. So not like it's like sleepy, or like foggy or dull, not like that. So that is extremely helps.
Good morning to you, Rinpoche. What I'd like to ask is one question I'd like to ask, and then I'd like to make a comment, is when you dedicate the merits to all sentient beings, and and enemies, friends, loved ones, sick people, do you at any point say you dedicate the merits to yourself also, or you don't?
Okay, so no, this, okay, so we said, okay, the dedicate all sentient beings, right?
Okay.
So all sentient beings means including me.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So also I said, we saying, if really sincerely, okay, I did this, benefit all sentient beings, but at the really result, it huge comeback. Merit.
Yes, I understand. So you don't have to say anything like that.
Right. So, like for example,
Dedicate.
if I said this, if not in that merit, okay, this is benefit for me. But if someone do that, if okay, benefit for me means you this merit, you can get yourself. But I said this, your merit limit. Okay, maybe you, or maybe this life, or maybe next life. If you really a lot of you have merit, maybe your good life, not cause the achieve enlightenment, and you cannot have the sentient beings. But you sort of maybe, or you said whole life, better, or maybe 10, 20 years good, but your merit is gone. So, but if you dedicate all the sentient beings, your merit is never gone. So even though you're small merit, but you will cause to completely free from the suffering.
All right, thank you. And I just want to say that Don't worry, your English is very good, okay? That's one, and you're teaching about food, sleeping, exercise, those 4 mentions. I want to tell you that is very good, and that should be headed as the 4 basic ways to longevity. Yeah, it's very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Can diligence and perseverance to practice and study become an attachment?
So you're attached to diligent, or you mean, or what?
To regiment, to have to do this way, this much.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So this, okay, we can make separated is like the negative side and positive side. So this the attachment is the negative side. So, but you are okay. I want to practice so diligent and perseverance is positive side. So these are not belong to your attachment. Right, your question that? Lance, you can say that.
I think that when you're dedicating or you're committing yourself to doing practice, that
Right.
it is a positive endeavor, it is a positive effort that you are making.
Right.
And there's not a negative aspect to that.
Right, so this is not attachment.
There's no attachment.
So not attachment is the negative side. But you want to practice diligent perseverance is like positive side. So there's not attachment, not belong to the attachment, not belong to the negative side.
Especially if you're dedicating the merit of doing that for the benefit of the enlightenment of other beings. So that keeps you from being selfish about it. Because the attachment is the selfishness, that you're doing it for yourself. But if you're doing it for the other beings, then there's a discipline there, and there's a dedication to the other beings. So there's no negative to it. It's only positive.
Right.
Does that make sense? Does that answer your question?
So if you were in practice and you realize you're making yourself do it because you do it every morning, but you're also looking forward to getting it done because you have other things to do, but you feel you need to get that practice in, have you truly practiced if you have not put your whole heart into it as the most important thing of your day?
All right, yes, I think the practice is very, very important in the life. So this is kind of real job, the most important job, most important benefits. But also, this Dharma practice is, there's no limit. As much as you can. So you first thinking, yes, Dharma is practice, very important for this life, this body, next life. It's very, very important. You, through the understanding, then as much as you can practice. But also, if some Dharma practice is very special, and also just have to be happy, joyful in the practice. And diligent, yes, you have to diligent, and diligent with joy, with happy. So just kind of you, oh, I want to do this one, but I sort of I don't like, you know. So that is less merit. So just as much as you possible to be diligent with joy. So that is they're easy to practice.
Thank you.
I was going to come.
Peter, did you want to say something?
Well,
Thank you for the teachings. I have so much to say that sometimes I get confused myself because too many information, as you said. When I became, and as I said, a practitioner of Dharma, it was because the motivation to be not only a better human being, but also, as you said, because to try to benefit, and I say try to benefit all sentient beings, being realistic. Of course, my mind can wish that deeply, but in terms of facts, it's very difficult. In terms of practice, of course, I feel personally the change, but I have big issues, and I know this is we have discussed with Lance sometimes about the karma conditions, cause and conditions, many elements at the same time. But my problem sometimes is I get discouraged when I see so much pain in the world. And this is not poetry. This is real facts. For example, in my country, people dying, children dying, no food, more pain, and even when sometimes we practice the Vajrayana path and we try to see the three roots as the three Samaya roots, there is so much difficult to see how change these things. So sometimes you said, am I doing okay this for myself or for other people? That's okay, but really things doesn't change. How can you have this thought of the reality and not being magically like, oh, I'm doing this good, but reality is so different outside that in my caution, so different, so violence. Today is the Children's Day, International Children's Day, and you see in my country, all children are working. Not here. In my country, they have to wake up at 3 in the morning. They have to carry things in order to survive. Every day. They don't have Sundays. They don't have Saturdays. Sickness, hungry. For me, it's painful. So sometimes I feel discouraged with that. How can I, at least, if I am talking it personally, can embrace everything?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so for the long.
Right, that's yeah. So this, yes, of course, yeah, I understand that it is, yes, unbelievable. These situations. However, just they are happening. So also our side is. So one hand, yes, you said we are lucky here, opportunity, so we, right now, but yes, really, sad, there's situations. So those situations, we deeply love, compassion, and we do something physically as much as you can, but if not, then we do pray, practice. I said yesterday, so I said, aspirations and love, compassion is extremely powerful, really benefits. So maybe just, yes, of course, we cannot change, quickly, but, slowly they build benefits. So that is very important. We can, as much as prayers, aspirations, very, very important, thinking about. So that is important. And also, the other hand is, yes, we really said, but same time, sometimes we cut out all these problems, we too much worry, too much thinking. So that is not help. So I say, we can pray, aspiration, or physically we can do something. Of course we do. But then inside, in the mind, so maybe difficult, but maybe no worry. So no worry means just we abandon or not care. No, not like that. But the reality is, we are this problem, that problem, why this problem, thus thinking too much. But no matter we have worry, no matter how we thinking, they are not change. So instead of we thinking, too much worry, too much thinking, instead of just meditate and prayers, aspirations, and practice. So that is the most kind of effect, the most beneficial. Then, so we thinking, so thinking is kind of endless, but not really helps.
Thank you.
Hi, Rinpoche. Yes, firstly, this gentleman, I would like to tell you I have gone through even much worse thing than you. My wife's family, they are from Cambodia. You know Cambodia? The Culus field? Yeah, Cambodia. So that's why eventually I get into Buddhism from Christian, from Catholic. You find out they have reincarnation, why good people die and bad people are prosperous, God is not fair, God is not almighty, So that's why I get into Buddhism, so yeah. Anyway, okay, the question is about the, one phrase from those Buddhist teaching summarize the, your own and the others. So anything for us, Rinpoche, make sure it's right. If anything is for the other sentient beings, those are good. Anything for yourself is bad or evil. Does it make sense? Is that okay?
You said anything is thinking ourselves, ego?
Yeah, for yourself, it's evil or negative. Anything for others, that is good. That is the Buddhist way. When you think like that.
Right.
So it's simple.
No. Actually, this we thinking ourselves. We need to take care.
I know.
So okay. So I say we thinking ourselves is not not bad, but I say is reality. The source of the suffering is subclinging,
yes,
subterration, and me. Yeah. So like if you have started me, then we worry, I like this, I don't like this, I want this, I don't want this, and then, so the source of the suffering. But we really need to take care of our thinking about ourselves. So the best, I think, take care of our own is smart way to benefit sentient beings. We're thinking about benefit sentient beings, but reality is really take care of all best way.
So that is what Holiness Dalai Lama said, the smart selfishness.
Yeah.
You dedicate for others, but you get more benefit yourself.
Right.
That's called smart.
Yeah. So for example, this kind of same thing, So, okay. Like for example, maybe this group. Okay, we have something special, one thing, your bell. So one bell, this very special. So I said, I want this one, this mine. But how is your guys feel, No more longer have me. So he said he's cherishing, just because reality is, he's bad, he take his special one, he take, He didn't give me us. So that's, you're all thinking I am enemy. So that's not smart.
Yeah.
But this special, I said, okay, maybe this is for you. You guys, you share this one, this, that. You all people are thinking, oh, he's special. So try to help me, try to give me things. So that's reality, So sort of I give them, but really benefit me.
Yeah.
So that is the idea.
Okay, and then another question is about the health. The first thing you talk about what Buddha's way to teach you to get a good health. I think one of the major thing is the why in India or Nepal people are more healthy because they have much less air conditioner and you sweat all the time. You sweat. That is the key that in this country it's very hard to get sweat. Everything is nice, dry, So that is possibly the key point.
Yes, I think so.
And I have offered Session Rinpoche about 20 years ago the ideas of a certain exercise or game. I proposed to many one, and I think I benefit from it. I mean, especially after you get a heavy sweating exercise, you go to meditation, all your pores is like open up and you go to a very good meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anybody else questions?
I think now maybe we do afternoon, so maybe you can hear dedication.
Okay, so we're going to take our lunch break. We'll do dedication before we do. Here in the prayer books, page 25, short dedication, Dekorma prayer. 25, everybody ready? By the virtues collected in the three times, by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate word of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Drupon Ratna Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. So we'll have lunch, everybody, and please stay for lunch. And this afternoon we'll pass out these texts, which are based on the empowerment that Drupon gave to us yesterday. So please come back 2 o'clock.
So Lance, should we have a heavy lunch because it's so needed for that?
No, we're not doing the Nyingne today. No Nyingne today. So you can eat as you normally do. No prostrations. Sorry. But Drupon is doing this special practice, which is very, very beneficial.
I drop everything and say I come into Nyingne.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah.
That is all right, but tell me about this now.
Well,
I wasn't here yesterday.
I see.
I went tomorrow.
Well, you'll be able to receive the benefit of the practice.
So the practice is what now?
It's a Shenrei Gavalok Teshvara practice.
This.
What's that?
Is he giving it?
This is maybe like what we did yesterday.
That's right.
It comes like in this.
This is the whole set.
The content of the if there is short salad, I can practice it or there is
Yeah, but you can practice it. You can practice it now because he gave the visualizations for all this.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to, no, not right now.